The price of silence. The day she walked back into the city, nobody knew who she was. She wore dark sunglasses, elegant clothes, and walked with confidence. A black car stopped in front of the tallest building in town. People stared as she stepped out. "Gee, who is that woman?" One man whispered. "I've never seen her before," another replied, but inside her heart, she whispered words no one else could hear. "5 years ago, you took everything from me. Today, I have come to take back the truth." This is the story of how silence can destroy a life, and how courage can rebuild it. 5 years earlier, Grace was known as one of the kindest women in the city. She was 32 years old, hardworking and honest. Together with her husband Daniel, she owned a successful fashion company called Grace Designs. Everyone admired them. "You two are the perfect couple," customers often said. Grace would smile. "We work together and trust each other." Daniel would laugh and hold her hand. "Grace is the smartest woman I know." People believed they had the perfect marriage. Grace believed it too. She had only one best friend, Lydia. Grace and Lydia had been friends since childhood. They shared secrets, dreams, and even sadness. Whenever Grace needed advice, she called Lydia. Whenever Lydia had problems, Grace helped her. Grace trusted Lydia more than anyone. What she did not know was that the two people she loved most were hiding a dangerous secret. One evening, Grace stayed late at the office to finish some work. Daniel had already gone home. As she packed her bag, she remembered she had forgotten an important file. She returned to Daniel's office. The room was empty, but his phone was lying on the desk. It suddenly rang. The screen showed one name, Lydia. Grace smiled. "They're probably planning my birthday," she thought. She ignored the call. A few seconds later, a message appeared. "I miss you already." She suspects nothing. Grace froze. Her smile disappeared. Her hands began to shake. "No, this can't be." She quickly put the phone down. Maybe she had misunderstood. Maybe the message was meant for someone else. She forced herself to believe everything was fine. Sometimes the heart refuses to accept what the eyes have already seen. Over the next few weeks, Daniel became different. He came home late. He smiled at his phone. He stopped asking Grace about her day. Whenever Grace asked where he had been, he became angry. "Must you question everything?" he shouted. Grace stepped back. "I was only asking," Daniel sighed. "I've been busy." Grace wanted to believe him. One Saturday, she invited Lydia for lunch. Lydia arrived wearing expensive clothes and a new gold necklace. "It looks beautiful," Grace said. "Thank you," Lydia replied with a nervous smile. "Who bought it?" Lydia looked away. "Oh, I bought it myself." Grace smiled politely. She did not know that Daniel had bought it only 3 days earlier.